Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Joanne. And we're on day 13 of 14 for stress relief. And like I said yesterday, it's not okay. There you go. You do 14 days and you're going to have no stress the rest of your life. However, you're learning the tools. You're learning how to listen to yourself and recognize what are the signals of stress in your body. And also, you can recognize when you feel release and relief. Hi, June. Hi, Lily. So let's start with 2 minutes for peace. And I just want you to put aside all your worries, all your to do lists, and just connect to the earth, connect to the universe. Bend your knees, spine nice and straight. You can do this sitting, standing, or lying down. Let a little breeze just lift your arms up so your elbows are a little bit away from your body, separating your fingers too. Tuck your chin in a bit. And breathe whatever way feels right for you at this moment. Close your eyes and allow yourself to notice, what does peace feel like in your body? Can you try breathing it in, feeling it coming in through the nose, into the sinuses, and then into your lungs and being spread throughout your body? Can you use it as light and bring it in through your pores of your skin as yellow light coming in there and going into and through and saturating every cell, tissue, and organ? And let's bring our hands together in prayer position, connecting the heart meridians. Can you feel peace between your palms? Allow yourself to be in a column of peace, and you're always connected. So let that be a possibility, that you're always connected to the peace from the universe, from the earth, and you're always full, and you're always radiating peace. Let's stay here for another 30 seconds. Start bouncing from your knees and let your hands down. And maybe you noticed, like I did today, that I just had a big sigh kind of came out, and then everything felt softening. Whatever your experience is, that's amazing. And that's what's important. Hi, Faye. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Susan. Let's take our hands over our heads. And we're going to bounce here for a minute and a half or so. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. We're allowing ourselves to activate our chi and to let the bouncing help to move extra energy we no longer need in a way that we can breathe it out or release it in any which way. Allow your out breath to go nice and long. So, welcome to 14 days for stress relief. We're on day 13. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Let's take our hands down to our sides and go side to side. Hi, Faye. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Susan. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone. Completely healed, completely healed. If we can let that be real for us for even a nanosecond, amazing, amazing things can happen because we connect to the unconditional love of the universe and our blueprint for what our body, can be, was designed as, gets re-downloaded and reactivated. It's like turn it back on. How about that? Doesn't that sound amazing? All right, let's do some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to lift the shoulders up to the ears, take the head back, scrunch back. Now, see, you might notice from yesterday to today a difference. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Little smile on your face. Release the shoulders down. The head comes up. Allow spinal fluid to come up and bathe your brain. You can feel it. Everything like clean and then working so hard. And then pull the shoulders down. But you may notice a difference. For instance, for me, okay, let's bring our shoulders up and head goes back. So the first time, didn't want to go back as far as yesterday. And I spent a lot of time riding in the car, sitting down. Release the shoulders, head comes up, whoosh, cleanse, pull the shoulders down. So that makes sense to me. And that gives me a reminder. Let's do one more. Shoulders up, head back. That after getting out of the car, especially for a long period of time, tap the tailbone. And release the shoulders down. Head comes up. A nice swoosh. And pull the shoulders down. Because when we tap our tailbone, which we're going to do with these cupping and tapping that we do next, that opens up the spine. That opens up the communication, tailbone all the way to the brain, which helps your entire body. Okay, let's go to the tapping and cupping. So we'll start with the cheekbones. These are the stomach detoxification points at the bottom, the cheekbone here, the bottom of the eye socket. All right, and let your elbows be out a little bit. And try not to scrunch yourself. Open, open, open. Bend your knees. Hi, Pam. Beginning of the eyebrows. These are the bladder detoxification points. So these 4 points open up the front channel and the back channel, the 2 main channels. When we touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, that connects them, makes a beautiful loop. And when we can keep that clean, Master Lynn says you stay relatively healthy, and also then we can go in and it feeds all the other meridians, all the other energy channels in the body to open up any blockages for even deeper healing. Cup the top of your head. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7. Massage that. Or pinch and release. 1 hand, 2 hands. Just not cupping. We don't want to do anything rough in that area. All right. Clap your hands. Cup the oops, where I was going there. Cup the inside of the left elbow. Cup the inside of the right elbow. Take your left hand, put it around on the back here like this, and then we're going to cup underarm. We're going to cup the armpit here. And then switch to the right side. with the cupped hand, we cup the window of the lungs on the left side and the right side. Now, if you have a cold, congestion, sinuses, you know, and you're just laying in bed, you could just do this. And if you need to cough, it's going to help you cough. So open, open, open. You can say, all blockages are gone. I can breathe easily. Remember to say what you want in a positive way, all right? And then we'll cup our kidneys, bending over a little bit, and rub with the backs of the hands and the palms. And then come down to the tailbone and tap. We'll hang out here a little longer since we were talking about that. Let's see if we can feel the vibration moving up the spine. This is a good thing for releasing stress too. Notice how your breathing changes as you feel the vibration going up the spine, or notice if it does. Can you feel it in the mid-back now? Or maybe going up through past the shoulder blades, and maybe it feels a little stuck. That's okay. Feel the vibration going up to the C7 that we massaged a little bit ago. And then what about up through the neck? All those small vertebrae that are in there. Vertebrae. Each vertebra, the vertebrae. There we go. And all the way up into your brain. How about that? Can you feel the vibration at the top of your head? And what if we go downwards? What if we start where the tapping is and we go down and we feel the vibration in the hips? And then we feel it coming down through both our legs and our knees and our calves and our ankles and our feet. How about that? Was that a good experience for you? Pull your thumbs in. So you can do any of these longer and see what happens. See what feels right for your body today. Come down. We're going to cup both sides of the left knee today. Do a little different. And then the front and back of the left knee. And we'll go to the right side and we'll cup both sides. And then the front and back. Awesome. So that was the active exercises for today. And so we're going to dip into Master Lynn's Head to Toe Healing Book. Here you go. It looks like this. Yay! Fabulous. I when I look at it again, I'm like, oh, really? So this is a good thing if you had it, if you've had it for many, many years, to, you know, dip in again, read it again, see how what it says means something maybe deeper for you this time, or it's like, oh, that makes sense. See, because as you practice, you start to learn and experience the wisdom of Qigong, and then when you read it again, he's like, oh yeah, I get it. Or wow, that really makes a difference when I try this now versus when I tried it before. Because you have your superpower, as Master Lynn likes to call it, you know, where we can feel the Qi, we can use all of our senses to help ourselves to be as aligned, body, mind, spirit, soul, as we can be. So pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get into beginning of the universe position, and then we'll dip into the book. All right, so feet, shoulder, hip distance apart, and again, anything you can't do physically, use your visualization. Spine nice and straight, tuck your tailbone in and out, maybe feel a little release in the lower back. Ooh, a little breeze comes up, takes your arms out to the side. Stretch your fingers and toes on purpose. Now remember, this is so amazing, and you can do this anytime during the day, you're feeling off, whatever, because this stimulates all 12 meridians in the body for the organ systems. All right, and then release most of the way, like 95%. Tuck your chin in. Your spine is nice and straight, and then your shoulders, maybe they're still a little so let them go. Do what you need to do, let them go. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose at this point, if you can. The idea being to bring in balance, so our intention for the breathing is to breathe in and out equal lengths through the nose. But that'll happen when it happens. So have the intention there. And then we just kind of sink into the knees a little bit more and feel like, whoa, our body's just holding this position. We can just hold it here for a long, long time. And the eyes are closed, and the brain, we bring that mind and sit it down into a little hammock, and maybe it's got some binoculars today, but the binoculars are can only focus on everything inside and what's happening. So you can see really close what's going on in this part of your body, in that part of your body. And then it'll send the chi there, our life force. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. Our body is holding itself effortlessly. And we're starting to see, feel, know our life force, our chi. And where is it? We're noticing, we're having a little experiment. And maybe we're seeing that our body is leaning forward or back. And invite balance. We say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. We ask our masters, our guides. We ask our family. We ask our Creator to be with us and help us with our practice today. And we put in our intentions for learning how we can help ourselves release stress in any moment, on any day. Maybe we actually pass it on to someone else. When we pour in all the other things we want to ask for our health and wellness, all right, I'm going to let you hang out there for a moment while I decide which one we're going to do first. I think what we're going to do is the cupping the top of the head. So this is number 2 on page 21 if you have the book. And it helps with anxiety, strokes, Parkinson's disease, headaches. How to do it. Hold your hand like a cup as if it were holding water. Either hand will do. Gently pat or cup the top of your head. For headaches, you may cup very softly. I recommend that. While you're cupping, see golden light shooting into the top of your head and reaching the middle of your head. Visualize putting a healing message in that light, such as the anxiety is gone, peace is present, or my headache is gone, totally gone. Remember to take slow, deep, peaceful breaths while you're cupping. Chant the sound Kur. So let's go ahead and do that. So cup either hand. Cup the top of your head, so you're going to the top of your head, and you're just cupping gently yet firmly, and if you have a headache, a little less firmly, a little more gently. All right, so have your eyes closed and see golden light from your hand shooting into the top of your head. It reaches the middle of your head. It's so bright and beautiful and warm. Visualize putting a healing message in the light. All my stress is gone. I am so peaceful. My head feels great. I can think clearly. I am so grateful. Whatever you want to put in there. slowly breathing in and out through the nose. And when we breathe out, let's try the sound kurr. So instead of breathing out through the nose and that, for now, let's try 4 times, okay? Kurr. Kurr. And if your hand is getting tired, your arm, let's switch to the other arm. And continue, and I'll teach you why. So you can go ahead and continue breathing, continue with your eyes closed, continue to shoot in golden light into the middle of your head, visualizing the healing. All those thoughts that have been zooming around your head pop, and you just are feeling that peace. And you can continue chanting kurr if you wish. So it says best to do for 3 minutes, 3 times a day or as needed. And there are even best times. So 7 to 9 a.m. Hey, we're perfect for that here in Central Time anyway. 11 to 1 p.m. also, but you could do it at any point of the day. So why? Why does this help? The top of your head has an energy point called the Baihui point. It's spelled Baihui, in case you're interested. All your body's yang energy channels, so those are the male ones, the yang ones for healing, physical healing, right? They're here, they converge here. Cupping this point stimulates energy in your brain and your head and activates energy in your body. It also helps release pressure and bring excess energy down into your body. So like when you are thinking and thinking and thinking and you can't stop thinking, this can help to send the energy down to the root. And so it's not just flying around in your head. So that's good. So that's an excellent one. This is what it looks like. And if you look up, you can go on YouTube, you can look up Master Chen Yi Lin. You can get on Spring Forest Qigong, the Facebook page, and his Chen Yi Lin page, and you can find a printout for these, for this one probably. Otherwise, please just go get the book. It's really, really good. And then get an extra one because you're going to want to give it to someone else. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Isabel. Did I say hi to you yet? Okay, so that is cupping the top of the head. And then let's do one more. Okay. So let's do smiling. And this is number 76 in the book. So he's got it sitting here, but you can do it standing too. This helps with healing any blockages, stress, and depression. How? Okay, so close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Relax your body. Sink into your consciousness into the light in your heart. How does that sound? Sink your consciousness into the light of your heart. Putting a smile on your face. So that's what it is. It's smiling. Focus on a particular part of your body that you might have a challenge with right now. And see your smile going into that part. And the whole area fills with light. Give yourself a healing message, something like, all the pain will be gone. I'm completely healed. Completely healed. And this is a 2 or 3 minutes, or as long as you like, you can do this. As often as you need. Any time is best time. So let me read through that one more time, and then I'll tell you the little why box. Okay. So there you are. Your eyes are closed. You take a deep breath in through the nose. Relax your body. Sink your consciousness into the light in your heart. Put a smile on your face. Focus on a particular part of your body where you have a challenge. And let your smile, or see your smile going into that part. And the whole area is filled with light. Give yourself a healing message. All blockages are gone. I am completely healed. Okay, so the why. Smiling can produce endorphins that help your body with healing. When you visualize a smile in the light in the particular part of your body where you might have a challenge, it activates powerful healing energy. So thanks for sharing that with me today. So take another deep breath in and out. And let's, wherever that light is, wherever your smile and the light is, where you're healing, okay? Let's bring it to the lower dantian, to that deep behind the navel, into that light. And we're going to bring all the chi we cultivated into that area as a ball of light. And we're going to spin it. And we're going to spin it faster and faster. As it goes faster and faster, it starts to condense down into what we call a dan. It condenses down. It gets brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller as it goes faster and faster and faster. Maybe you can feel it going so fast this time. Ooh, making my heels come up. And then magically it's going to turn into a tiny little energy pill. And you're going to tuck it deep behind the navel. I got that fire pony again. Love it. All right. So enjoy this feeling. Take what you learned with you through your day. And now let's rub our hands together. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and massage your face. Bring yourself out of this meditation, because all of this brings you in to meditation. Master Lin created these movements and if you might want to call them exercises, but this whole practice to bring you into alignment, body, mind, spirit, soul. And that is very meditative, and you can bring that with through your day. You don't have to say, okay, well, that was that part, now I shut it off, and now I get into stress mode because I'm going to work or I got to deal with the kids or something. All right, what if that isn't the case? What if you can stay in that calm of peace like we were in at the beginning? What if you walked around all day, and if you felt yourself get out of the column of peace, you just bring yourself back in. All right. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. 10,000 hands coming up. You feel the universe and everyone you love just pouring down gifts for you. Guess what? You get them all. Yes, you do. And then as you go through the day, you are going to be able to, and you're going to just automatically from your heart give these gifts away. You might know it, you might not know it, but allow yourself to share as much as you get. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 14. Not exactly sure what we're doing. So we shall see. We'll experience it together. And so anyway, I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.